The grass moved gently under the afternoon breeze, and the striped cat lay beside the old wooden bench listening. His ears twitched at every sound. Birds, leaves, footsteps in the distance, but he did not leave. He had been sitting there since morning. Sometimes he stood up, walked a few steps, then came right back and curled near the bench again. It was like something was holding him there, something small and hidden. A soft whimper rose from under the bench. The cat lifted his head. Not a meow, not a mouse, different, weak, shaky. He leaned forward, pressing his nose close to the dark space. He could smell dust, dry leaves, and something warm and frightened. His whiskers touched the wood as he tried to look inside. A tiny baby bird crouched beneath the broken plank. Its feathers were messy and fluffy, like they weren't finished growing. Its beak trembled each time it breathed. It tried to stand, but one of its wings dragged along the ground. The cat blinked slowly. He did not pounce. He did not chase. Instead, he lowered himself, lying flat so he wouldn't look scary. His tail wrapped gently around his paws. He watched quietly, like he was guarding the small life hidden there. A long moment passed. The baby bird opened its beak and made a tiny sound, calling for someone who wasn't coming. No mother. No nest. Just silence. The cat's ears moved again. He looked left, then right, staying alert as if saying, "I'm here. Nothing will hurt you." A butterfly landed near the bird, then flew away. Ants crawled across the wood. The cat kept still, breathing calmly, keeping watch. Sunlight shifted, turning golden. He could leave. He could walk away. But every time he tried, that shaky little cry pulled him back. The bird tried to hop forward. Its tiny body wobbled and it almost fell. The cat leaned closer, nose nearly touching the small head, as if guiding it. The baby bird stared up at him with wide, shiny eyes. For a second, the world felt quiet and safe. Then, from somewhere beyond the yard, a loud bark echoed. The cat's body stiffened. His head shot up. The baby bird froze, its tiny chest beating fast. The barking came again, closer this time. The cat rose to his feet, placing himself between the bird and the sound, tail straight, eyes sharp, ready. And just as the noise grew louder, the baby bird finally cried. The baby bird's cry was thin and broken, like it wasn't sure how to call for help. The sound carried across the yard, shaking with fear. The cat lowered his head again, carefully. He made a slow, gentle sound from his throat, not a growl, not a hiss, just a quiet, "I'm here." The barking stopped. For a moment, everything felt still. The cat listened. His whiskers twitched. His eyes stayed on the open gate at the back of the yard. Someone's dog must have passed by the road, curious but gone now. The bird's tiny body shook. It tried to tuck itself tighter under the broken plank, but its wings scraped the wood and it winced. The cat sat down again, close enough to protect, but not too close to scare. He looked around as if searching for answers. Where was the nest? Where was the mother bird? On the ground near the bench, broken twigs and feathers were scattered. The wind had probably knocked the nest down during the storm the night before. The cat noticed a thin line in the dirt, like the baby had crawled, dragging its wing, trying to get somewhere safe. The cat leaned forward and gave one slow blink. The bird stared back, chest rising fast. A soft rustle above them made the cat look up. A shadow moved across the branches. For a second, hope returned. Maybe the mother bird had come back. The cat waited, eyes focused, body calm. But when the shadow landed on the fence, it wasn't a mother bird. A black crow tilted its head and watched. The cat's back muscles tightened. The crow hopped closer, curious. Its sharp eyes locked onto the helpless baby beneath the bench. The bird froze, trying to disappear into the wood. The cat rose slowly, placing himself in full view, tail lifting high. He didn't move aggressively, but his message was clear. "Stay away." The crow let out a harsh call. The cat didn't blink. After a tense moment, the crow finally flapped its wings and flew off, annoyed, disappearing beyond the trees. The baby bird let out another tiny sound, softer this time, more like relief. The cat settled down again, closer than before, as if he had made a promise. Minutes stretched into quiet. A soft breeze brushed through the yard, carrying warm sunlight and the smell of earth. The bird rested its head on the wood, tired. The cat lowered his nose near its tiny body, just enough so the bird could feel warmth. Slowly, the trembling stopped. But the cat knew something else. They couldn't stay here forever. Night would come. Cold would come. And maybe other animals, too. The cat looked toward the house, then back to the bird, as if thinking. His paws shifted, like he wanted to move, but didn't know how. He took a step away, then turned back. The baby bird watched him, eyes blinking slowly, weak but trusting. The cat hesitated, torn between staying, leaving, or finding help. And then from inside the house, a door creaked open, and footsteps began walking toward the yard. The footsteps moved slowly across the porch, then onto the yard. The cat turned his head, ears lifting, body alert but calm. He didn't run, he didn't hide. He stayed. A woman stepped into the sunlight, wiping her hands on a cloth. She looked tired from work but kind. Her eyes followed the path the cat had made in the grass, then stopped when she saw him crouched by the bench. "You again," she said softly, almost to herself. The cat had visited this yard before. Sometimes he came for scraps, sometimes for shade, sometimes just to lie near the flowers. The woman never chased him away. She only watched. But today, the cat wasn't looking at the house. His attention stayed fixed on the broken plank. The woman noticed. She slowed her steps. "What are you guarding?" she whispered.